So I'm going to be playing some of the... Oh, and there we go. I'm now officially live. I can tell because I was just hearing myself on my stream. So yeah. I am going to be playing the campaign mod that Jawera's made. That's how you say it, right? Jawera. Yeah, I'm going to call it Jawera. This is an interesting campaign mod. It's added a lot of extra classes, well, factions sort of thing. For example, you've got a espionage guy who he has 3 mules per HQ level. His whole point is to have the hacker array and just start hacking things. You got Mr. Launch, who is all about who starts off with an off-world market astronaut and is all about making off-world launches. Research, patents, entertainment is the party person, the pleasure domes. Then you got stock, which is all about building stuff for the colony. Then you've got then you've got the patents person. I wish these also had subtitles, but they don't. This guy is a he's about building. I think he's very similar. He's about building stuff for the colony to use the demand of the colony to make money. The robotic is all about just upgrading very fast and having superconductor. And then the basically expansive, but is actually for some reason a robotic. 2 pleasure dome managers, they just got everything, a small amount of everything, you know. Patent lab engineer and hacker array coders, and they're just everything. So I want to, I think, try out. Well, Dawson seemed quite interesting with the. I don't know exactly what he does, so he seems interesting. He's got superconductor, he's got underground nuke, he's got the elemental quarry, he's a scavenger, and he's got all this electronics and glass and chems. Also a lot of dry ice, actually. That dry ice might be almost as good as a single quarry, but on a low tile of carbon. So that's interesting. So we'll start with this guy. I want to play on Vice President. There's now an extra difficulty of Guru. I got destroyed, so not doing that. Vice President. That's the plan at any rate. So I'm going to start with this. Welcome, the campaign is special, blah 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 blah. I know how the campaign works. You guys don't know how the campaign works. You'll figure it out, I'm sure. So I start with 600 in cash. I want to buy something, so what have I got? Faster upgrades for a week. That works with the research labs. Mouse over one of the BM perks. Shit. Should have asked this earlier. This one says free underground nuke per game on upgrading HQ. See, there's a thing there. The rest of the stuff doesn't seem to exist. The superconductor, free elemental quarry. When inside the campaign selection screen. Alright, fine. Yeah, there's no mouse over. No mouse over, Jawera. No mouse over. Yeah. So anyway, does this take me back to... Yes, it does. Cool. Alright. Getting a bit of frame rate issue. What's my task manager like? Task manager says that task manager is taking up 10% of my CPU. That's interesting. And Chrome's taking up a lot as well. Alright, Oh, I see. I've got my stream running like 3 times on mute. Whoops. Okay, that'll probably fix it. Alright, so, anyway. Faster upgrades is worthless to me because I don't have tech for that. Solar panel, free solar panels. That's interesting because I've got superconductor, but I have wind turbines, so... oxygen shipments. 40 oxygen. Would probably pay itself off over a long period of time, but there might be something more I want earlier. Solar panel engineer, wind turbine engineer. Now, obviously this life support stuff I've got, but I'm clearly making everything in the electronics, chemicals, and glass, right? So, I want stuff that like synergizes with this. Pleasure Dome is probably not worth it, although I am a scavenger. San Mariano, you get a lot of stuff, I just noticed. Well, Jawera, it says free underground nuke per game on upgrading HQ when I hover over my underground nuke. So, there's that. Yeah, Jawera is asking me what tooltips are like. Now, I don't get that stuff. I don't think I want to go into it so much either, though maybe I do. I think, though, that having the oxygen shipment is actually going to be very valuable for me because I don't have much of this stuff. Especially will help me with the glass, right? It'll help me with making the glass, so shift plus click to hire permanently. There we go, I've got oxygen permanently now. 40 oxygen. I can't buy anything else permanently though, everything else is too expensive, so I'm just going to grab a... Electronic staff, pretty expensive. So is glass. I think I can... I can make do without spending all of my money this first time, I think. I think I can... Well, who are my opponents? Well, let's look at what the missions are like before I decide anymore. Carbon shipment would be insane for me. And I've got Cook the Books right there, so I'm not going to die out to debt. Slow strike is a thing, though. That's a problem. But that's a good place to have. All three of them are office and warehouses, so that's going to make no difference. Cook the Books, Filthy Pyro... EMP I don't like the idea of. Unlock Expansive I don't really care. So yeah, this is what we're going to be going for, the carbon shipment, right? Joji is a scavenger with carbon shipments already at the start. And electronic shipments as well. Okay, so electronics might be not quite as profitable. But he's the launch guy, alright? He's the launch guy. And then we also have Paulo, who is the steel maker. Okay, so that's going to be... The AI probably won't be able to use him very well, so I don't have to worry about that. But he's a scavenger who makes steel to build warehouses, I believe. He gets a free water pump, shipment of 100 iron, and 2 shipments of 100 carbon. So carbon's probably going to be plentiful on this game, in this map. So that's going to be interesting. So because of that, I'm thinking, well, electronics use up carbon, right? That might be a smart choice. But Paulo has no water income. So water is going to be very profitable, so I'm just going to pick up the water and then the electronics. I think that's what I'm going to do. Alright, and now I'm going to start the mission. And now I'm going to load. Loading's going to take some time. But I'm going to load. Load. Swish, swoosh. Wiggledy-douche. Dumpty-dum. I'm apparently dropping frames according to OBS, which is very odd. But that drop frames is not going up anymore. Maybe I need to lower the encoding speed. Well, not the encoding, the resolution of the thing that I'm sending to Twitch or something. I probably should have also preloaded so this wouldn't take forever. My computer has trouble running some of this. It's like 60% of my CPU, but it cheats, it lies. Alright, well, our campaign start, yeah, I know. Okay, so, this is turn-based, unlike with most stuff. And there's nothing around, it's all ice. So dry ice is going to be worthless.
Low levels of aluminum found.
Okay, aluminum.
Medium levels of silicon
water.
found.
Silicon, there's a tiny bit of carbon.
Found. Low levels of carbon found.
I need a bit more carbon than all this.
Medium levels of
Alright, that's some carbon. I don't care about down here because it's all iron and stuff. I would just want to look through all of the...
High levels of carbon found. High levels of water found. High levels of
I think I'm scanning way too much. I need to start being ready to place down. But I'd like to go into the craters to look at where all my carbon is. That's a single medium and a low. That's not that much, but it might be enough for what I'm planning on doing. But where's all the aluminum, though? I said aluminum, so god damn it, aluminium, not aluminum. He's founded with... Probably has some carbon over there.
High levels of aluminum found.
Ooh, adjacent geos. Do I have geos to start? Do I have geothermals? No, I don't. Okay, but that's a lot of aluminium. That's not a high carbon though, god damn it. Alright. Now, that scavenger is just founded there. So he's probably going to take... I didn't realize both these guys were... this is a lot of carbon I'm not going to have. That's actually very annoying. I'm not going to have the carbon. But I think I have no real other option. I'll just found in the aluminium instead. I think. Make the best of a bad situation here.
Let's get those ships unloaded and see what we can use. This colony
do I get a free wind turbine? Do I get a free elemental quarry? Oh, well, where the hell's my elemental quarry? I don't know. Where did my elemental quarry go? And what did it grab? Where are you? Did I not get an elemental quarry? I don't think I was given an elemental quarry for free, guys. This lied to me! I was supposed to have a free elemental quarry! Okay, well, carbon's a problem. Big problem. I don't know why none of the carbon's being highlighted either. Seems very strange to me. Oh, because I'm not clicking carbon. Right. I could just take all this carbon from a million miles away. Because he never collected it, because he hasn't had time to or something. I think I just need to take the close carbon and just deal with this. Going to just aluminium, I guess. If I put aluminium here, then I can connect up some wind turbines later. Sell down this. Start buying up carbon. And unpause the game. Oh, he's gone for the high there. He's not actually getting the carbon that he was next to. Really? I could have had that carbon. Oh, okay. Apparently, elemental quarries are only free elemental quarries are available at HQ 2. All right.
The black market is online.
Well, I need to start selling aluminium in order to be able to afford the ability to get the carbon. Just gonna put that on auto sell for now. Okay, now he's bringing in a bit more carbon. My plan is to core sample some carbon. Is it worth trying to do that now? I don't think it's worth trying to do that now. Because I'm not making anything. Need to get down something, but then again, carbon is love, carbon is life, right? It's everything. So maybe it's wise to get the core sample. I got low. I got a medium. Okay, I can make this work. I can make this work. I can officially make this work. I need a lot more carbon coming in so I can afford it. But I can make this work once I hit level 2.
The black market is online.
Or do I just buy the claim now? I could just buy the claim now. I'll buy the claim now. Oh, this feels really weird as level 1, but I'm not getting much debt, all right, at the start of the game. So. Alright, so. Got the carbon income now. Well, some of it. 2.53 is not a lot. I'm gonna need to grab all 3 at some point. But this is enough for me to start being able to upgrade, right? That's the plan. It's not gonna take too long. Right? Is anyone even bringing in aluminium? Oh, he's bringing in aluminium. Okay. I could completely crash the price of aluminium, and I'd be able to get it. Upgrade lab. I'm not interested in it personally. I don't want debt at the start of the game.
6,000, 7,000.
So I'm just gonna let this go. 7,000 is really, really cheap actually. Maybe I should have bid the AI up a bit. I didn't actually want it, so. 120. Of course carbon now crashes as this happens, but yay, carbon. Now then, where was this free? Okay, it was further away than some of the stuff, but okay, I guess. That gives me my oxygen shipment. I can start going into, what, glass? Glass is good. Well, water's also good, but I'm not going to use water for much. I want to get some glass up and then wind turbines over here. That sounds good to me, because silicon's already worthless. And I have an underground nuke, which is very interesting at the start of the game. Do I want to use it for anything? I could get rid of that carbon. I'll leave it for now. Maybe an opportunity will present itself in the future. That isn't a full wind tile. I thought that was a better wind tile than it is. Okay. Well, I mean, obviously it isn't, but no, it's still worth it. Start making some power money. More expansions on the scavenger. He's going into a lot of electrolysis start. They both are. Interesting. Well, I'm paying off debt because of this power. I'm getting quite a lot of power already because superconductor is doing well for me. Raise the speed until I can afford to upgrade again, because I can. Right. I want my third carbon. Carbon is not cheap, but it will become cheaper later on in the game, and I can't do anything with it. And a lot of carbon is coming in from these guys. I only got 2 claims for this. Interesting. I don't get a silicon quarry per claim either, per level, right? No. Alright, I can go into third glass and another silicon for now, I guess. That'll work. Because I am losing silicon. I now have 2 underground nukes. I can actually potentially make quite a monopoly on aluminium or something. Aluminium's... people are buying habitats right now. A strike. Oh no. Now what I think I want to do is I want to be making offices because I've got the power. And I'm making the glass. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Costs a lot to upgrade right now. People have been driving aluminium up pretty highly. And he just striked me.
8,000.
Thinking machines would be nice-ish. But I am paying debt with power. Power is where I'm making my money. So... I could instead start buying claims. I think that's actually kind of cheaper right now. Just buy the claims. Did that not show my power cost for a second there? I think that didn't show my power cost for a second there. Huh. Now I've got my 3 wind turbine tiles. And that's a shortage soon. So I'll turn these off. Buy some into the shortage.
Market is online.
They're using a lot of fuel, but it's worth it. Wait until maybe the AI buys into it a bit more. I mean, I know the AI's got some. I don't think it's going to go above this, so pay off what I can now. Upgrade again. Alright, at this point water's starting to get a bit pricey, and silicon is as well. And I want more silicon, but silicon's gonna... Wow, silicon is going to crash, so no point doing that then. What was the other guy got? He's just working on water. He's not got enough water to pay himself off. So I could go into some water easily enough. Fuel isn't cheap, right? More power probably isn't worth it at this point. Aluminium is good at the moment, so I'll go to bid more aluminium. I think I will take a water, maybe? Farms are looking good, right? I don't have access to ice condensers. Why, I can just put some more winter? No, don't put more winter ones down. The strike will end soon, I'm going to be paying off a ton of that. Okay, silicon's going to pay itself. Yeah, okay. Water. And maybe even a 4th glass furnace. That's what's worth it right now. Network virus onto the thing. Alright, well that's gonna send water a bit higher. I now have 3 underground nukes. That'll be very interesting to throw them all on there at once at some point. I do get 4 claims at level 5. Okay, 4 claims. He is crashing that price, so I don't know why the price is going up. Is he hoarding it all for now? He must be hoarding it all for now. Power is going down, but I'm getting debt. I'm gaining debt because fuel and water and all that stuff. Carbon just went up and then down. I can upgrade to my level 5, and I think I will take it. Obviously, not enough water's coming in. We figured that that's what is going to happen. I'm going to get some carbon, and I am going to nuke the shit out of everyone else's carbon. Trace. Low. Trace. Low. Your carbon is gone. And now just start building as much offices as possible with the class that I've got.
New land is available for auction. Bidding will begin at...
I don't have anything that could go in there.
Auction unclaimed. Bidding closed.
Water is not going up, not going down. Okay, because he's in the process of transitioning. Fuel's going to get really expensive soon. Like, there's no doubt about that. I think another water will be fine. And then move into some... These moved it all into farms, right? So... Fuel is going to get quite high, but there's no way I can make money off of fuel. There's just no way I can make money off of the fuel. Yeah. Let's just turn off the Thailand quarries for now. I only have 1 claim left. I thought I had 2 claims left. Oh yeah, because I spent 1 on the water. Oops. Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll just go more aluminium. Now I just need to win. Slow down, strike. No. Everything's making enough money that this isn't much of a problem right now. They're just going to be feeding into me in terms of money for aluminum, aluminium, because of all the habitats that are going to be bought. Those chems are never going to be profitable because of fuel. These are just barely profitable. Might end up moving out of aluminium into food or something later. I've got 11 right now to everyone else's fairly low scores. Just gonna buy a cook the books so that I don't die to debt ever. Farm's really being that big of a deal here? I mean, I guess it is. It really is.
Dynamite.
10,000.
Guess it would be more worth it to go for farms instead of the aluminium.
Sold.
The black market is online.
Getting a lot of debt from all this life support usage. Alright, let's start moving to farms. It's not even expensive. Oh, and then it's an oxygen shortage, of course. See, the thing is, I have to pay off my debt by the end of this, so I've got to be careful about my debt numbers. That's why it's worth it to go with this for all this food. Oh, sorry, by network virus? Huh, okay. That's a good point though, I should probably swatch out from these eventually. And a slowdown strike on food, great. D-debt apparently. Buy another cookbooks. Is it worth buying new claims? Not sure about that. That's 20,000, right? Yeah, it's 20,000. These wind turbines is making an absolute ton of money. That's nice.
The black market is online.
Might end up moving a farm into there. But it's a terrible wind tile. And let the strikes keep rolling in. Okay, at this point I do have to pay down some debt. I need to get out of D for Sol 7.
New land is available for auction.
This'll not really pay for itself because I'm raising the price of power a lot.
Sold.
These glass furnaces are actually losing money now. Might be worth moving these into farms. And by mine, I mean it absolutely is. So I'm going to. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know what happened there, but I'll take it. Make some electronics instead, boys. I don't know why I made so much money off of that, but I did. Get it back into C debt. I'm gonna want to move into some aluminium again soon. Put that on auto sell. Those should earn me a lot of money. Oh, well, so will these actually. Let's move all of this back into aluminium. 20% interest, but I don't have another debt tick, I don't believe, so it'll be worth it. Jojo finally has his off-world market down. I guess that's why the carbon went that high. Stop slow down striking my everything. He's ahead of me. Can't have him ahead of me. That's a lot of food I'm losing to just because I'm a scavenger. Yeah, I really should never have put more claims into the... Ah, damn, all of the modules are filled now. No! I'm not gonna win this one. He has a lot more cash and resources. Alright, new plan. Work on paying down all of the debt I can. That's still D-debt? Wow. I really let myself go in that respect. Alright, it's fine, it's fine. You don't always win your first. But if I could just get finally a shipment of electronics, that'd be nice. There we go, back into C. Let's just put everything on auto sell right now. And put debt on auto. And just start blazing through the last day. Oh, there was a debt tick. Okay, well, it's a really good thing that I did that then. Alright, so I'm still making 200k, but I did not get the carbon shipment, which is unfortunate. I would really like that.